other is renewed in speech. Most Masons are aware that many of our esoteric secrets have been published and written down. Duh. From the 1723 exposés in the Flying Post and the Postboy to contemporary website on the internet, or to modify the motto of the cult television hit X-Files, the secrets are out there. The problem with these exposés is that they're written, and print is inert. Symbols on the page mean nothing. A mind has to contemplate them. Now Nibley's big on this also, remember, in his article, The Genesis of the Written Word. Absolutely, man. You betcha. The mind has to contemplate them. Analogously, written secrets do not live. They need a mouth to vitalize them. A reader, in turn, does not make a community. Only a reader speaking with others present makes a brotherhood. Which is why one cannot become a Mason through a mail-order system or a written examination, because Masonry is not about that. Print and writing, indeed all symbols, he says, are akin to death. And that is exactly why true Masonry is not simply knowledge, it's also performance. Now think of the endowment as well, you see. We Mormons and Masons get this. In the context of God speaking in the ancient times through his prophets, and yet again now today through his modern prophets, doesn't this make a lot of sense? He's giving it in the context of Masonry, beautifully so. It is also had in the context of the Scriptures and God's dealing with man. Absolutely, this is beautiful. I argue that Masonry is a kind of a present knowledge, and a feeling that is only borne aloft by speech. Community is sustained in speech, not print. Community is sustained in speech, not print. And the experience of brotherly love is not read. It is spoken. I mean, Joshua Gunn, fantastic article. Very excellent in the Scottish Rite Journal. So this whole principle of to my works there is no end, the Lord announces to Moses in the Pearl Gate Price, and my words, the two are always in conjunction because there is a living presence there that is interacting, coacting, and partnering up with his own creation, us, his own children. Through speech, the creation is an ongoing theme. And this is beautifully reflected in the hypocephalus in the Book of Abraham, facsimile number 2. It is beautifully reflected in the Egyptian Hermetic Tabula Smaragdina. It's absolutely beautifully reflected in Freemasonry. It's beautifully reflected in the LDS endowment of the temple. It's beautifully reflected in the Scriptures that deal with interaction of heaven and earth. There is a presence and an intermingling as below and above coexist. They join, they unite. That's one of the very many, one of many, many hundreds of themes that Hugh Nibley talks about in his One Eternal Round.